Hello, yep, Brighton really did just beat Manchester United 3-1. I'm not going to talk about it and let him ruin my weekend. Welcome to Q Live Sport, brought to you by our friends at TalkSport. I'm Sam Homewood. It's Sunday the 19th of August. It's 6 p.m. and this weekend we saw a 5-goal thriller at Stamford Bridge. Harry Kane finally scored in the month of August. And in cricket, it's not looking good at the moment for Trent Bridge for England against India. The action isn't over, however, as we are giving away £1,000, and that can get you the most expensive season ticket at Manchester United or Ronaldo's wages for a good half hour. So anyway, here's how the game works. You'll be tackling 12 questions on sport. Some will be easy and some will be hard. You'll have 10 seconds to tap the correct answer, get 12 right, and you'll win or split that £1,000. But right now, it's time for kickoff. Let's start the action. It's time for the game that stops the nation. Britain, get ready to play. Okay, here's Q1. Who is the current manager of Crystal Palace? Is it Sam Allardyce, Roy Hodgson, or Alan Pardew? This season is the Eagles' 6th consecutive season in the Premier League, but who is their manager? There's over 5,000 of you playing right now. Who got it? It was Roy Hodgson. Start with an easy one. 3,800 of you or so left now. Palace face Liverpool tomorrow night looking for 2 wins out of 2. Here's Q2. Which football club is Wayne Rooney currently playing for? Is it DC United, Portland Timbers, or the Los Angeles Galaxy? As well as Everton, did you know that Wayne Rooney supports Celtic? It's a good question, isn't it? So, who does he play for? Did you get the answer? Yeah, I bet you did. It was DC United. There are 3,478 of you playing at Q3. At which club did David Moyes begin his management career? Was it Everton, Dunfermline Athletic, or Preston North End? Here's a fact. David Moyes and David Beckham were actually once teammates. But where? The answer to both is Preston North End. Moyes and Beckham were teammates as they both played at Preston North End. There are 2,300 of you left. Now, if you've got any mates, you should invite them to Q Live. Whether they support Palace or Brighton, Chelsea or Fulham, you'll get an extra life every time someone signs up using your code. So start inviting your mates now. You can use 1 life per game, but only on the first 9 questions. That's enough from me. Let's get back to the game. Here's Q4. Who is Chelsea's all-time highest goal scorer? Is it Didier Drogba, Frank Lampard, or Jimmy Greaves? Chelsea's ground, Stamford Bridge, was built before the team were actually formed. But who scored all their goals? Does anybody know their Chelsea? The correct answer was Frank Lampard, who famously scored against Chelsea when he joined Manchester City on loan. Now, question 5. Here we go. Which England cricketer returned for the 3rd Test match yesterday, having missed the 2nd? Was it Sam Curran, Ben Stokes, or Alistair Cook? England currently lead the 5-match Test series 2-0, having won at Lords and Edgbaston. But what is the answer to our question? It is, of course, Ben Stokes. Suspect a lot of you got that. There are 1,700 of you still playing. Here's Q6. Who is the manager of Hull City? Is it Leonid Slutsky, Marco Silva, or Nigel Adkins? Hull changed their manager 4 times in 2017, so you had to be paying attention to get this one. Be paying attention to Hull. The correct answer is Nigel Adkins. So, Q7. Who are the shirt sponsors for Fulham for the forthcoming season? Is it 888 Sport, Daffabet, or 32 Red? Fulham have returned to the Premier League this season after a 4-year hiatus, but who sponsor the front of their shirt? Just here, huge bold letters. If you're a Fulham fan, you'll know this. It's Daffabet. 683 of you still playing. It's Q8. In golf, who won this year's US Open? Was it Brooks Koepka, Dustin Johnson, or Tommy Fleetwood? The US Open has been won by a British player 22 times, but who is the current champion? That's what we want to know. Get your answers in. Here we go, time is up. The correct answer is Brooks Koepka. Right now, though, it's time for my favourite part of the show. It's time to see how much you really know about sport. My mate, Alan Brazil from the TalkSport Breakfast Show, has got a great question. It's tougher to crack than one of his famous nuts. This is the Alan Brazil Ball Breaker.
Brazil's Ball Breaker.
Here's Q9. Which of these players has made the most appearances for England? Jermaine Defoe, Paul Gascoigne, or Phil Neville? These players have a total of 173 caps between them, but who has most? Have you worked this one out? What do you reckon? Different positions, different players, different eras. The correct answer is Phil Neville with 59 international caps. There are 244 of you playing. We have 3 questions left. Good luck, everyone. It's Q10. Which team has won what was previously known as the Charity Shield the most times? Is it Manchester United, Arsenal, or Liverpool? Manchester City are the current holders, of course, after beating Chelsea 2-0 at Wembley earlier this month. But who has won the annual season opener the most? With 22 victories, the correct answer is Manchester United. 229 of you as we play the penultimate question. It's Q11. Who scored Panama's only goal against England at the 2018 World Cup? Was it Rodriguez, Perez, or Beloy? Panama qualified for the World Cup by finishing 3rd in a group containing Mexico, Costa Rica, and the United States. Pretty tough group, and boy did they celebrate when they scored. But did you get the correct answer? It was Beloy. There are 150 of you left. Congratulations, you've made it this far. You are just one correct answer away from £1,000. The gloves are off. This is Q12. Here we go. Don't want to ramp up the drama, but this is worth money. Which of these football clubs is the oldest? Is it Bradford City, Exeter City, or Norwich City? If you've got an instinct and you don't know, follow it, because if you get it wrong, you'll feel bad. Time is up. So the correct answer was Exeter City. Congratulations to all of our winners. There are 68 of you sharing that £1,000, which means, give me a second, do the math, 68 of your £1,000. You've all won some money. Q Live Sport returns next Sunday at 6 p.m, right after the Newcastle-Chelsea game. And don't forget, our regular quiz, Q Live, is back tonight at 8 p.m. with another chance to win £1,000. Until then, I'm Sam Homewood, and this has been Q Live Sport. They think it's all over. It is now.